What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon trading card game blind playthrough. In the last episode, we finally got our first club medal, which was up against Nikki with the grass medal. Woohoo! And yes, I actually did it quite easily because I went through and improved my deck. It was pretty shonky after episode 2, but once we got to episode 3 and I did some off-screen grinding, it was okay. We just destroyed Nikki and her grass deck. Anyways, before I start off this current episode, which is episode 4, I do believe, if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure to go check out the playlist and catch up on all the shenanigans that has happened in this whole series. And believe me, it's kind of not much. But anyways, before I start the episode, I want to cover a few things. So between the last episode and now, I did say I was going to go through and try and figure out some new decks I would use for the upcoming episodes. I've gone and done that. I figured out 2 potential decks I could use. And between now and then, I have now got a current album of 176 out of 226, which is, by the way, quite awesome because it's just been from grinding for cards and everything. But the sad thing is, I can't go through and actually get all 226 of them. Why? Because they decided to take out the card pop function. And here I was going, oh sweet, I can do the virtual console, go through, have the the trading card game on one 3DS and have the card pop on another 3DS, say my US 3DS or whatever, and then do card pop, show off that feature. I've never done card pop before, I was so excited. And then I went and found out that they removed the feature from the VC. So now I've got to go through, if I want to cover the card pop function, I now have to go through and do it with a hard copy. So at the moment, it will come to the series, but I've got to wait for my other hard copy to come in the mail, because obviously I got one, but I don't have enough to do a card pop. So down the track for this series, I will start introducing card pop, and hopefully I can go for that 100% completion for the album and the game as well. So do keep an eye out for that. That is coming down the track, but because I took it out of Virtual Console, it's going to take me a little bit longer than I thought to actually start showing off that feature. But anyways, let's go on with the current episode, and in this episode, I'm so sorry, it is going to be kind of a filler episode, because I kind of want your guys' opinion before I do go on with the actual next part of the club, and that is, what deck do you want to see being shown off next? I have 2 decks in mind. One is a mono blue deck, and one is a mono green deck, so we can either do something like I think it's the Fighting Club, that has the weakness to grass, and the Fire Club, which has the weakness to water. So they're potentially the next 2 clubs we can do. I can't remember if Fighting Club was weakness to psychic or grass, or if it was the Rock Club, that had the weakness. So it might be Rock and Fire that could be the next potential club. Sorry, it wasn't Fighting, it was Rock. I just completely remember Rock was there. But anyways, listen to me drabble on. So since I was talking about the whole album collection, I thought I might just show off the current where we are with Colosseum and all the other booster packs. So far for Colosseum, we have 54 out of 56 cards out of that booster pack. Evolution, I have 47 out of 50. We have Mystery, which is 40 out of 51, and a very lackluster 35 out of 51 completion for the Laboratory booster pack. So obviously the more you pick up each of the booster packs, the better chance of actually completing each of those booster packs. Which means as well, when you can come back, look through the PC and see which ones actually give off which cards. So for example, I'm looking for a Ninetales card. I can go to Evolution, have a look through here and where are we? Down here, I think it is. No, that's all trainer cards. Maybe I went past it. Oh wait, no, it's not Evolution. It's Mystery I want. So say I want Ninetales. You click on that, like, oh, okay. So this booster pack gives me this Ninetales. It's got Lure and Fire Blast, which is actually the Ninetales I'm kind of almost on the grind for at the moment. And you go look at Colosseum, be like, what does this give? You go down, and you should see another Ninetales there, unless I'm completely lying here. I am lying, it's in Laboratory. There it is, there's Ninetales. This is the current Ninetales I'm currently using, so there's 2 versions of Ninetales. You can go through and check the PC and see which ones give what, and then kind of work at what NPCs give that booster pack and see if you can get that particular card that you're looking for. Kind of a nice little handy hint there. But anyways, back to what we were talking about before I went through and was showing off the completion that I've currently done. In this episode, I am going to be showing off the decks. But also having said that as well, we're going to be doing a little bit of an extra side tour for this. The way I'm going to be showing off the decks is going up against the NPC by the name of Umanaki. Now, a lot of people in the last episode actually did comment and saying I should go beat him up because A, he gives the best prizes in this game, which is all 4 booster packs. But not only that, he actually does give a promo card as well, which is a card which is named after him called Umanaki. It's really not that good, and also having said as well, Umanaki himself is not that great. He's quite easy to beat unless you got my RNG, he's quite hard. But he does give the best rewards in the game, and he's definitely worth beating up for that reason. So who is he, you ask? So he's a suspicious looking guy, as this last says, dressed all in black. You'll find him dancing away in the lounge at one of the clubs. He stands out, so he shouldn't be too hard to identify him. But maybe you shouldn't go near him. So, that's basically what he is. So, you go around to each of the clubs, look in the lounge, and he may be there. And the easiest way to know if he's there is the music will change. So it's playing this cheery music at the moment, but when you actually do go to one of the club lounge, well, I can't speak English at the moment, the music will change. So hopefully I can find him. It may take a little bit of time, like walking around, just dodging into the lounges, and hopefully he'll spawn. And then we'll be able to show off what type of music he actually plays when you do find him. So far, no luck. Next place to look would be... I don't know if the challenge hall has a lounge. Nope. I think it's just the club lounges that have him only. Alright, so still going around. If this takes too long, I may just do a jump cut to where he finally is, because as I said, sometimes this can take so long to find him. Oh wait, there he is! So as you hopefully heard from that little snippet, the music has changed. It's gone from like the cheery, normal Pokemon Club overwhelmed music to this very ominous sounding music. Well, it sounds ominous to me. If you go up here, there he is. Lurking in the shadows, lurking in the corners. Umanaki, he waits for his next victim. Huh? Who are you? Who, me? You don't know who I am? I am the super musical star, Umanaki. I'll sing the Poke Rap, you dance. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-da. Hey! Muto speech. What? Cards? Want to duel me? Okay, but if I win, you dance. Would you like to duel Umanaki? Okay, a one-match duel with 6 prizes, whatever that means. So yeah, strange life form Umanaki. I don't know if that's how he would talk in real life. I kind of just gave him this like real strange, creepy sounding voice. Probably should have been like a real upbeat one. I don't know. Anyways, not the point. So at the moment, I actually forgot to mention, I am actually using my mono green deck, which is a Venusaur deck. So hopefully this goes out really well. So opening hand, I have potions, I have grass energies, I have Venusaur, which is really nice. I have Bulbasaur, yes, I got a Pokeball, nice. And Bill. That is actually a real good opening hand. Shame I got no bench Pokemon to throw down. Then again, neither does Umanaki. So 6 prizes for this one. Coin toss. Tails? This game's actually listening to me, that's a bit scary. Alright, so he's going to go first, leading with the Farfetch, puts the Drowsy onto the bench, puts the Water Energy onto Farfetch. Now this has something called Leak Slap. This is such a cool sounding move that needs to be in the real games, I swear. Flip a coin if tails, this attack does nothing. Either way, you can't use this attack again as long as this Farfetch stays in play. Even putting Farfetch on the bench won't let you use it again. The name might sound cool, but the effect doesn't sound cool at all. Wait, that makes Farfetch completely useless. He got the heads, oh well, some damage there on me, but he can't use it again. Does that mean the league broke? That poor Farfetch'd. Anyways, grass energy on my part, I took a ton of damage there. Heal that off for 20. Put that on the bench. I could potentially go for a Bill now, just see if I draw an Ivysaur. Nah, I draw 2 grass energy cards. I think I might be suffering a curse in here and having way too many grass energy cards in my deck. I get the heads, nice, which means I can go straight for the Ivysaur. Sweet, so now I have Ivysaur, Bulbasaur, and Venusaur. I just put it down on grass energy, didn't I? Unfortunately, I need 2 grass energies to use Leech Seed on Bulbasaur. Alright, so this is the promo card we get for beating him 3 times in a row. I do believe it's 3. So use Imanaki. Your active Pokemon is now confused. Imanaki wants you to play him as a basic Pokemon, but you can't. This is such a strange card. A mysterious creature not listed in the Pokédex. He asks kids around the world who is cuter, Pikachu, who is cuter, Pikachu or me? That is such a weird card effect. It confuses your own Pokemon. And now he can't do anything because he can't use Leak Slapping. I drew another Venusaur. This is such a crazy game. This game just went from 0 to 100 so quickly. I'm just gonna go... Oh, I already evolved, didn't I? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I think that card just confused me. Alright, so Drowsy evolved into Hypno. Put a Water Energy card onto Farfetch'd. I finished the turn without attacking. Drew a Gust of Wind. Gonna grab my Venusaur. Evolve that into, draw that. Okay, so Venusaur's Pokemon power is energy transfer. So basically what that states is, as long as Venusaur is not confused, paralyzed, poisoned, or whatever effect is in this game, I can use this effect. And what it allows me to do is transfer energy cards, as long as they're grass types, onto any Pokemon. And it's not limited to just one grass energy card, it's limited as many as I want. So it's like, let's say I had like a Bulbasaur that had 4 grass energy cards. I can grab all 4 of those grass energy cards and transfer them to my Venusaur. Or if I had a Venusaur that's just about to be knocked out, I can transfer all of those grass cards to, say, another Pokemon like my Vileplume. And not even that, it's not just limited to just one Pokemon. I can go, say, transfer all my grass energy cards from Venusaur. I can give them to an Oddish, I can give them to a Bulbasaur as well, and split them around. It's kind of like just reworking where your energy cards are. It is actually a really good Pokemon power. Quite strong indeed, as you can kind of just tell from that brief explanation. Once I do finally show it off though, you'll just see just how strong that ability is. So Slowpoke on the bench, Psychic Energy card into the Slowpoke, still not attacking or retreating. Energy Retrieval just went into my hand, we'll take that off the Hypno. Now Energy Retrieval is quite a handy card as well to have because one, I can remove double colorless energy cards from Pokemon, which we all know double colorless is quite strong on, say, your colorless Pokemon. Gives them 2 energies for the price of 1. I can even remove, basic energy cards for a Pokemon and prevent them from using an attack. So now the Hypno's got no energy cards on it, whereas originally it would have had 1. Alright, so he disciplines Slowpoke into Slowbro. Strange behavior. As often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may move 1 damage counter from one of your Pokemon to Slowbro. As long as you don't knock out Slowbro, this power can't be used as Slowbro is asleep, confused, or paralyzed. What are these effects? They are so confusing. I knew he was weird because I've done Imanaki before, but I just don't remember him being so confusing. All these are negative effects. It's madness. Who runs a deck with all self-harming cards, and how did I lose to him in the past? That's my question. So you just use Imanaki, Slowbro is now... What just happened? He just moved all the damage counters from Hypno to Slowbro. That, I will admit, is quite a good effect because then you can go Slowbro's ability, then use Scoop Up or Mr. Fuji, and then remove them from the bench. And then back into your hand. I don't know if you gotta shuffle them into the deck again, but that's one way of removing all your damage counters without having to use potions or whatever. I'm gonna use Gust of Wind now and bring out the Slowbro. That's an easy kill. Boom! Bye! You were so confusing, but at the same time, thanks for the easy kill. Oh man, this deck makes no sense. Right, that was his last Pokemon. Psyduck on the bench. Can't do anything because 1 card in his hand. I drew a Ivysaur. I don't know if I had a Bulbasaur in my hand. If I did, I probably should have played it. So Slowpoke on the bench. Finish without attacking once again. As you can kind of tell, he's quite easy to beat. That was his only energy card too. Let's just take that from him. Take all that he has. Because he's already doing the harm to himself. Alright, Energy Search just got pulled from the prize pool. Slowpoke on the bench, can't do anything. Let's just end his suffering. I will admit though, Slowpoke looks quite cute there. Right, I just drew another I have like 3 Venusaurs in this deck. Why have I got 3? That might be a bit on the overkill side. So he's finally going to be doing damage to me with Fury Swipes on Psyduck. Gets 1 head, which is 10 times damage. So 10 damage there to Venusaur. It's a shame that Psyduck's gonna go down. Pokédex, let's see if I can get something decent. No, I don't. Kind of no point when it's kind of, I don't really care what I choose there because this game's kind of over. Alright, there we go. That's Umanaki down. As I said, I've got no idea how I lost to him in the past. I must have been really bad at this game. Hey, you're pretty good. I'll give you this booster pack. So don't tell anyone I lost, okay? And here we go. Here comes our booster pack extravaganza. First one we receive is Colosseum. We get we got Computer Search, which is nice. Nidorino, Seeking, Eradicate, Pokeball, nice. Pikachu, Charmander, and a Potion. Hot damn, I got a lot of support cards just then. That's nice. Next up is Evolution. We get Machamp, Wartortle, Butterfree, Rapidash, Gust of Wind, Energy Search, Pidgey, Ghastly, Bellsprout, and Grass Energy. Ooh, I'm loving all these trainer cards I'm getting. Mystery, Clefairy, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Pokemon Center, Energy Removal, Grass Energy, Oddish, Mankey, Drowsy, Vulpix, and Laboratory. I've got Lass. What does she do? You and your opponent show each other's hand, then shuffle all the trainer cards from your hands into your decks. That is quite good. Maintenance, Dodrio, Poliwag, Onix, Gambler, Slowpoke, Magnemite, Tentacle. Ah, in both cards and dance, Soul and Rhythm are the secret. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll become a poet. And off he goes. And of course, you can do him as many times as you like, as long as you can keep finding him. So basically, that's the Mono Grass deck. The full length of that deck is basically this. So I've got, as I said, 3 copies of Venusaur. I've got 4 of Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. I may bring that down because that is kind of overkill at this point. And the other grass Pokemon I'm running currently at this point is Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume. And we've seen these cards before because Kirsten was running them in these decks as well. And she had the same issue, too many grass energy cards. But that's only because at the moment I'm not really running the exact trainer cards I'd like to be running. I'm running Professor Oak, Bill, Energy Search, Energy Removal, which was shown off in the Umanaki battle. Pokeball we've seen plenty of times, we've seen Pokédex as well, Gust of Wind, Potion, and really I should be running full heals in this deck because both my Pokemon powers on Vileplume and Venusaur. For those who can't remember, Vileplume's Pokemon power is basically heal, which allows me to flip a coin if heads for heal 10 damage to any Pokemon, whether it be on the bench or the active Pokemon. Can be activated from the bench as well, so I can go through and be like a cleric from the bench. But I can't activate it, of course, if I'm paralyzed, confused, or asleep. That's the other one I can't be done. So I should be running a few of them because if I'm confused, and remember Vileplume's only attacking move as well is Petal Dance, which will confuse you afterwards. So full heal is definitely needed in this deck if I'm to run it. And of course I'm running way too many grass energy cards, so I may knock that down to something like 15 or something like that. And bulk up a little bit more on draw power or search power. I mean, really the card I need to look for this deck is Pokemon Breeder, and I've yet to find that, which is really annoying. So that's the Mono Green deck. As for the Mono Blue deck, I need to go through and actually fix this up, because I just don't have the cards at the moment to run this as a solo deck. So let's just take out a few of these cards. Don't need Goldeen and Seeking. Don't need Start You and Star Me. I do, however, need these two, but I'm going to knock that down because I somehow end up with more Gyarados than I do Magikarp. So Gyarados and Magikarp are in this deck. We've got Vaporeon as well, which is the same one that Heather uses. We got Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath. I may knock that down to 1 because I've only got 1 Poliwhirl. I don't know how that happened. And I'm going to knock that Wartortle down to 2 as well because I'm only running 2 Squirtles. Oh, wait. No, I could potentially do this. Not really, because Wartortle isn't like a Charmeleon in a way. Because Charmeleon runs Slash, and that's quite easy to run. I mean, I'd be going for Bite for 40. I might do it for 3. Also as well in my Colorus, I have Eevee. I just gotta double check how many Vaporeons I have. Because obviously a lot of these cards I've just done as fillers, so I can get a deck of 60, just to say, oh look, this is what I'm using, but I need more cards to fill this up. So 2 there. I still only have 12 water energy cards. That is still very lackluster for energy cards. This may not work as well as you'd hope. Oh, I forgot I need more trainer cards. I forgot to take them out of the other decks. Alright, let's I can't save them either because it's not a 60 card deck. Yeah. This is annoying. I'll take them from Charizard's deck. So Charizard deck I have obviously used. We've all seen this deck. Might take out Clefairy Doll. Do I take out Energy Surge? I might. I have yet to use the Mono Blue deck, so this is going to go really interesting. Switch, I've got plenty of those. Pokeball, I'm going to take them out. I won't go Computer Search, I'll take out Pokedex as well. Just to win, I've got one there. I might take 2 for this deck. I'll throw out 3. I'll go 4 potions there. And I'll just fill this up with grass energy cards. Got plenty of them. 69 grass energy cards, go figure. I'll say, what am I? I'll just throw it with grass. As I said, it just needs something to fill it up for now. Alright, so let's try this again. I was going to run 3 War Turtles. Knock that down to 1. And all these fillers need to get taken out as well. And as I said, I have not used this deck, so this is going to be really interesting if this deck actually works or not. Need to find Eevee, take that down to 2. At the moment, I'm just going to improv this because I just don't know how this is going to go. So, a couple of bills. I could do less, but the problem is that I have to get rid of my cards. I'm going to throw Clefairy Doll in there. Energy Search, I'll put that up to 4. Energy Move, I'll do 3. Pokeball will do 3 of them as well. I keep hitting the B button for wrong mistakes. 1 for Pokédex. Just to win, I'll run 2. 4 of them. And we'll run... I can do 1 more, so what did I not throw in at max? I might do a computer search, why not? Alright, let's see how that... Oops. Might want to select the deck. Select, there we go. Alright, Blastoids, the Mono Blue deck is selected. Alright, so basically what I would do before I explain the deck, I will go through and find Umanaki again. And see if I can actually show the deck off. So, yes, we gotta go through and do this again. As I said, it is kind of a filler episode, but hopefully it's enough to kind of just show off the decks in theory, and then explain a little bit what the decks do. And then you guys can vote on what you guys want to see more of. And in the process of like this episode and the next episode, I'll go through and try and pick up some more cards for each of the decks. Because as I said, I've had to only focus on, one gym only, which is kind of quite rough considering I have to go through and spread my battles out between everyone. Whereas if I'm doing Umanaki, it makes things a little bit easier to try and grind on. So at the moment, still no luck. This is basically what you do. As I said, I'm not sure if you have to keep going in and out and moving to different clubs, or if you can just keep going in and out. I will experiment with that on my own. I'd rather not do it on this episode and be like, oh, it doesn't work, guys. I just wasted 20 minutes. Alright, so if this is going to take too long, I might just do another jump cut. No, not here either. I mean, it could very well be I just gotta go in and out of a club and spawn him. Alright, so any second he'll pop up. I hope. But until then, I'll just do a jump cut, guys. I'll see you when I do actually find him. Okay, so it's been, oh god, I think I was looking for about 15 minutes there. I ended up having to like save the game and reboot the game for him to appear. I was like, oh boy. So it looks like, I don't know what the mechanics behind finding Umanaki is, but if you save your game and reboot it, he should just spawn. So if I'd known that about 15 minutes ago, it would have saved me a lot of headache. But anyways, I've finally gone through and found Umanaki, and while I was in the process of trying to figure out how to respawn him, I actually went into the duel. It was quite an awesome duel there, and hopefully when I was editing this video, I actually put in some snippets of that duel. But anyways, we are hopefully using the right deck. No, we're not, so let's just select that one. So this is the Blastoid deck. This is my mono blue deck. And this one, as I said, I'll probably use up against the Fire Club. But in the meantime, let's just see if this deck actually works. So let's duel Umanaki. And this is, as I said, the first time I'm ever using this deck. So anything could happen here. I'm hoping it is for the better. Oh look, that's an awesome start. No basic Pokemon. So we had Bill, Water Energy, King... Why is there a Kingler still in this deck? I forgot to get rid of the Kingler. That's a throwaway card that's not meant to be in there, which has me a bit scared. There doesn't seem to be any garbage cards in this deck. That's good. I have one garbage card, so this is going to make things slightly a little bit annoying, especially if I draw it. Oh look, I got Magikarp and Gyarados in the opening hand. Got Vaporeon, Squirtle. That's actually a pretty nice opening hand, if I do say so myself. I mean, I got the God Carp. We've got this in the bag. Alright, 6 prizes. He's got 1 bench Pokemon. I don't even know what Magikarp does, so this will be interesting. He's got a Psyduck lead, so Psychic Energy onto the Psyduck. Gonna lead with Headache. Your opponent can't play trainer cards during his or her next turn. That's actually a good move. I mean, it's bad against me because I drew my garbage card. That's lovely. Good job. I can't use trainer cards. As I said, normally, like, up against any other trainer, that's great. Up against me, that's like a big counter. Oh, look, Flail and Tackle. I'm assuming I do more damage. More damage counters I have, the more damage Flail does. There's 10 times the number of damage counters on Magikarp. It can be handy, but that's the thing. You're not very often going to be living on 10 HP on this game. Let's go for Tackle. So 10 damage at the Psyduck. So it was only during that turn I couldn't use trainer cards. Farfetch on the bench there. Psyduck evolves into Golduck. 10 damage there for Psyshock. If heads, I'm now paralyzed. He gets the tails, but he does do 10 damage to me. But my Flail gets stronger. That's actually good. But I can evolve into Gyarados, so I mean, why would I want to stick around? Although I do need 3 energy cards to actually use Gyarados. I mean, I could be a little troll. But it'll be just an issue if I get paralyzed, I can't actually show it off. So, let's just troll for a little bit. Flail there. Oh, I forgot, it's only 10 times the number of damage counters. I read it wrong. Alright, so Golduck is now confused. Maintenance to shuffle 2 cards into his deck, draw 1 from his deck. Push Farfetch onto the bench, use the Psyshock, goes for the Confusion check, gets the heads, means he can attack. Goes for the paralysis check and gets the heads. There we go, I'm paralyzed. I wanted to use Flail. So at the very most, that means Flail can do 20 damage. Not that trolly. I thought that was going to be like a really good card or good move, but no. So let's break that paralysis by evolving and going for the Dragon Rage. And Dragon Laser is pretty cool. I mean, it just summons some lightning. Alright, so Poliwag gets drawn from the prize pool. So Farfetch goes on to the active, finishes turn without attacking, Water Energy card there drawn. So let's throw that on, and which means Water Gun has, oh sorry, I've got Bubble Beam. Right, so flip a coin. If heads, defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. I was actually thinking of another move I have on Poliwrath or something like that. Wrong one, but I still think Dragon Rage is better. I mean, the paralysis chance is still nice, but 10 damage less is not all that fancy, I guess. So that's interesting. I can go 3 Water Energy cards for 50, I'll go for 40 with 4 Energy cards and a paralysis chance. That makes Gyarados quite a decent card too. I mean, if you can draw it, that is. 50 for 3 is quite some massive damage indeed. Alright, so Slowpoke on the bench still can't do anything. Drowsy on the bench as well. Just continuing to use Dragon Rage at this point. This card is so good. Oh, I got 2 of them in this bloody deck. Well, that needs to be fixed, doesn't it? Alright, I got Magikarp. Alright, got another one. Kind of no point like throwing more cards down the bench because this game's gonna be over pretty damn soon. Oh look, I drew Blastoise, but I can't show it off. Maybe if we're doing like another battle with Umanaki, I can show off that card. Because we do have to do 3 battles with him to get the promo card. So this time round, I will get another 4 booster packs. And then the next time we verse him, we'll actually get our promo card from him. And there we go, there is all the prizes taken. And another victory up against Umanaki. Imakuni, his name is, if I can get rid of this dyslexia for a second. Anyways, our first booster pack, of course, is Colosseum. We get Snorlax, another Magikarp, which is nice, because I had more Gyarados than I did Magikarps. Kadabra, Revive, Ponyta, Tangela, Bill, Switch, Pikachu, Fighting Energy. The Bill card's nice, I could always do lots of them. Evolution deck is next with Machamp, Haunter, Butterfree, Super Potion, Gust of Wind, Jigglypuff, Energy Search, Metapod, Krabby, Water Energy. Oh, nice. I need more of them. And Mystery is up next with Dragonite. Nice. Set the step in. I was thinking of another Dragonite card, but I don't know if we can get that. We might be able to. I think it's like Legendary Dragonite or something. Once during a turn before you attack, if Dragonite is on your bench, you may switch in with the active Pokemon. That's kind of a decent Pokemon power, I guess. Mr. Fuji, Flareon, Pokemon Center, Mystery Fossil, Paris, Voltorb, Mankey, Kabuto, Water Energy, nice. And Laboratory is our last booster pack with Poliwrath. I can deal with that. Ghastly, Arbok, Pokédex, Recycle, Magnemite, Gambler, Onix, Doduo, Spearow, and that's it. Nice pull there. Definitely need more trainer cards, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to do another jump cut, so I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I've just got to save, reboot the game, and we'll go hunting for Umanaki again, and I'll catch up with you when I finally found him again. Okay, we found him again! Alright, so this is going to be the last time I battle him for this episode, but for this time round we'll be getting the promotional card instead of booster packs. So before I go and actually battle him, I probably should take out those 2 junk cards that I don't really need in this deck, and that's like 2 Kingler cards. I still don't know how they remained in this deck. I thought I grabbed them all. But since we did end up getting like another Gyarados, I can throw in those 2 instead, save that. And here we go, let's go for our final battle with Imakuni. And I was meant to say yes, I was meant to say it again. Come on KrimZen, play this game. Anyways, here we go, Imakuni for our last duel. And obviously off screen I'll be doing more battles up against him just to get some more booster packs as well. What do we get? We're leading with the Magikarp once again. Oh, hype. I would have preferred to have shown off a few other cards though in this deck, especially Blastoids. Anyways, I saw 2 Bills in my hand as well, so that's a really good start regardless. Got a Slowpoke on Umakuni's side of the field. War Turtle as the draw, so let's go Bill. Wow, I drew Gyarados really quick there. That's really impressive, I can do that. Wish I had this luck more often. Oh, we got another Bill. Wow. Alright, we just drew 6 cards in total for that turn. That is so sweet. And we drew Gyarados as well. God damn. Oh, I was meant to grow Pokeball, not... Bugger. I was kind of hoping... Oh, I can have another shot. Let's go Squirtle. Squirtle. Go, Tails. Should have been calling my Tails, shouldn't I? That would not have happened. I can't do anything else. We're going to have to go for that tackle. Best move in the game. That massive 10 damage. Anyways, what's he going to do? Imakuni going for this Psychic Energy on Slowpoke. Spacing out. Flip a coin of heads, remove a damage counter from Slowpoke. This attack can't be used if Slowpoke has no damage counters on it. That's Slack Off! That's before Slack Off was even in the game! Alright, so it failed to work. Throw another Water Energy card there onto the Magikarp. I need 3 to use Gyarados' attack. So another tackle there from the God Carp. Best card in the game. Alright, evolves into Slowbro, so strange behavior allows it to transfer all the damage counters from... No! I'm gonna... Oh wait, no, I got... I thought for a second it took me out. I was like, no! But I panicked, thinking I already had 10 damage dealt to me. Right, let's heal that. Evolve that quickly into Gyarados. Oh wait, I don't have any more Water Energy cards. Why have I not... Oh yeah, because I only have like 10 in this deck. Ow, here I was thinking this deck's like perfect. It's not. I kind of should have thrown in more Water Energy cards, which I know I got. I just didn't throw them in, and I'm paralyzed. Oh, and there we go, there's my Water Energy card. We needed that a turn earlier. Alright, well I'm now set up. Gyarados is gonna go wrecking things now. Oh yeah, I could have evolved into Vaporeon too, I think. Alright, fine, set that Tails there so I'm not paralyzed this turn. Dealt 20 damage there to Gyarados. Maintenance. Well, that's cool because I got 2 War Turtles I can't do anything with at this point, so let's throw them back in the deck. Shuffle the deck and draw 1 card. Drew a Water Energy card, well that's handy. Dragon Rage. Good night. Good night and sleep tight. I'll take my price. I drew another Gyarados. It is kind of nice having like, well I should say, depending on your luck, quick evolution cards, but also quick powerhouses too. Computer search, I need to get rid of 2 cards to use. Let's throw a Water Energy card into Vaporeon. No point going for the Bubble Beam because Umanaki does all the status effects for me, so there's no point me going for Paralysis. I drew the Magikarp as well. We can go for a second Gyarados as well on the bench. That's insane. So heads there on the Leak Slap doing the 30 damage. Drew another War Turtle. I can't do anything with War Turtle either. Poor Farfetch'd. It just did not deserve that. It didn't deserve to have its Leak broken. Didn't deserve that 50 damage either. I won due to no bench Pokemon. Sweet. There we go. I'm gonna take my promo card, thanks. Okay, so you won 3 times against me. Oh wait, I was meant to do the creepy voice. You won 3 times against me? Does that make you happy? Does it? I don't really want to give you this, but here, take care of it. And we received the promotional card, Imakuni. Now that was that weird card that confused the active Pokemon on your side of the field. No idea why you want to use it. It's just there for collection purpose, I guess. So Imakuni, your active Pokemon is now confused. Imakuni wants you to play him as an active Pokemon, but you can't. A mysterious creature not listed in the Pokédex. He asks kids around the world, who is cuter, Pikachu or me? Alright, in both cards and Dance, Solar Move, no secret, yada yada yada. And there we go. That is how you get the promotional card, Imakuni, and that is also how you go through and get some nice, easy booster packs as well. As I said, it kind of definitely looked like if you saved the game and reset it, and just reset the whole game, Imakuni seems to respawn. And as I said, that second time around was a lot quicker than the first time around for actually finding him. So if you are going through and trying to find Imakuni, as I said, just reset the game, save of course before you do that, and then he should respawn after just going to a few clubs. But anyways guys, that is it for tonight's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to vote as well. As I said, if I do remember to leave the poll in the corner there, to whether you want to see the blue deck or the green deck. Wait, did I actually... I know you guys got to see the blue deck before I actually do sign off. Let's actually... Oops. I forgot what the last symbol, I think it was X. Modify. I'll change that if I accidentally put in the wrong letter. So anyways, the deck for this was Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, and Blastoise's Pokemon power was Rain Dance and its move was Hydro Pump. So Rain Dance, as often as you like during your turn before you attack, you may attach 1 Water Energy card to one of your Water Pokemon. This doesn't use your 1 Energy card attachment for your turn. Now I actually haven't used this properly in the game, so I can't tell you if it works from like the actual bench or your deck, or if that's work from your hand or whatever. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, so that'll be interesting to use. And this power, of course, can't be used if Blastoise is asleep, confused, or paralyzed, so I made it to throw full heals in this deck as well to prevent Blastoise ever not being able to use that effect. And Hydro Pump is does 40 damage plus 10 more damage for each water attached to Blastoids. But not used to pay for this attack's energy cost. You can't add more than 20 damage in this way, so I think it's a max 5 energy cards. So that'll mean 60 plus damage there for Hydro Pump. If the Pokemon's got weakness to it, it'll be 120 damage, which is quite impressive for this game, considering it is only 3 energy cards anyways for base 40 damage. Alright, that's Blastoids. We've seen Gyarados. That's kind of like the powerhouse of this deck, considering how quick you can get it out. And the other one, of course, we've already seen, which I said Heather did use it, and that's Vaporeon. So Quick Attack and Water Gun. Quick Attack obviously has a chance for an extra 20 damage to it if you flip aheads. And Water Gun does 30 damage plus 10 more damage for each energy card attached to Vaporeon, but not used to pay for the payment and all that. And does extra 20 damage if you put down 2 more water energy cards. So again, max 50 damage there for Vaporeon. Pretty cool, pretty massive amount of damage as well for base 3 energy cards. 5, of course, if you go for the extra 20 damage there. So nice card there to run as well. And of course, we've got Eevee there in the back for Colorus. If I just scroll all the way down to Eevee, we'll see that it's got Tail Wag and Quick Attack. So again, it's got the extra chance of damage there. So flip aheads. 30 damage there just from Eevee as well. Nice and quick there. We could potentially throw a double Colorus into this deck, but since we need to rely on water energy cards there, it'd be really handy though if I get those Blastoids onto the bench, because I can use its Rain Dance Pokemon power and just throw water energy cards everywhere around the field. But that's basically that deck. But anyways, guys, as I said, make sure to leave a vote on the poll. If I don't leave a poll because I've forgotten to put it there, you can leave it down in the comment section below and tell me which deck you'd like to see used. And as I said, that will determine what club I go up against. If we go water deck, it'll go up against the fire club, and if it's the mono grass deck, which is the Venusaur deck that we showed earlier in this episode, we'll be going up against the rock club instead. So really, the next club we verse is really up to you guys. But it is until next episode. This is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao.